In 1851, in London, a quiet mathematics teacher named Adolf Anderssen sat down to play a casual game against Lionel Kieseritzky, a French master known for his deep calculation. No one knew this friendly encounter would become the Immortal Game, the most celebrated chess masterpiece of all time. Anderssen, with the white pieces, begins boldly with pawn to a4. Kieseritzky mirrors with pawn to a5. And already, Anderssen throws fire onto the board. Pawn to f4, the king's gambit. He's offering a pawn right away to open lines and unleash an attack. Kieseritzky accepts the challenge. Pawn takes on f4. Now bishop to c4, eyeing the sensitive f7 square. But black counters sharply with queen to h4, check. The white king calmly steps to f1, ignoring convention. Already the game looks strange. White's king is exposed, but Anderssen doesn't care. He's playing for art. Black expands on the queen side with pawn to b5, pushing the bishop. Anderssen accepts the challenge. Bishop takes on b5, capturing the pawn. Now knight to f6 from black, developing a piece and hitting the e4 pawn. Anderssen develops too, knight to f3, attacking the queen. The queen slides back to h6, staying active. Then Anderssen plays pawn to d3, strengthening his center. Kieseritzky responds with knight to h5, bringing another attacker toward the king side. Anderssen plays knight to h4. The queen shifts to g5, lining up on the g-file. And now the tactics begin. Knight to f5, a powerful move that controls vital squares around the black king. Kieseritzky counters with pawn to c6, preparing to expand. Anderssen replies with pawn to g4, chasing the knight on h5. The black knight retreats to f6. Now Anderssen brings his rook into play. Rook to g1, lining up on the enemy queen, ready for attack. Black takes the hanging bishop on b5. Anderssen calmly plays pawn to h4, continuing to drive the queen back. The black queen slides to g6. Then comes h5. Another push forward, hitting the queen again. The queen steps to g5, and now the white queen joins the party, queen to f3. Kieseritzky senses danger and plays knight to g8, trying to regroup his defense. But Anderssen doesn't slow down. Bishop takes on f4, finally developing his light-squared bishop with tempo. The black queen moves to f6, keeping an eye on the position. Now knight to c3, developing another piece and adding fuel to the attack. Black develops his bishop to c5, pointing toward the white rook, but Anderssen keeps advancing. Knight to d5, jumping straight into the center with power. Kieseritzky grabs material. Queen takes on bauer a2. Anderssen continues the attack. Bishop to d6, controlling squares around the enemy king. Kieseritzky captures the free rook. Bishop takes on g1, winning a rook. Anderssen is fully committed on his attack, so he plays e5. His greedy opponent captures a second rook in the corner. It looks like Anderssen's position is collapsing, but appearances deceive. King to a2, calmly walking toward the center, joining the attack instead of hiding from it. Black tries to bring his knight into the game with knight to a6, and now Anderssen detonates the position. Knight takes on g7, check, dragging the black king out into the open. The black king steps to d8, trying to escape. Anderssen sacrifices his queen on f6, threatening devastation. Black captures with his knight. Knight takes the queen on f6. And now, the immortal finish. Bishop to a7, checkmate. The black king stands paralyzed in the center of the board, surrounded by his own pieces, while three of white's minor pieces, two knights and a bishop, are attacking him, deliver perfect harmony in the final blow. Adolf Anderssen sacrificed both rooks, his queen, and multiple pawns, all for this flawless conclusion. It wasn't about winning, it was about beauty, creativity, and the fearless spirit of chess itself. And that's why, over 170 years later, we still call this masterpiece the Immortal Game. If you want to see more incredible chess games like this one, please consider to subscribe to my channel. You'll get a notification when the next video is uploaded.